Bro. Hi, it's me, Lisa. I'm working on this pattern. It's going to be a shawl for somebody in the family. I can't say who yet because I don't know if she's watching this video. But I'm going to show you a little bit of how I do it. Okay, this is not my pattern, and I am not a crochet teacher. But I just thought this was really sweet. Look at that design. Look at this. She loves anything skeletons or skulls. And this is, it's called a Lost Souls scarf or shawl. So I'll show you a little bit of what I'm doing here. I'm using Lion Brand, Vanna's Choice. The color is taupe. Taupe, really pretty color. Soft yarn. I am using a H hook, if you can see the H there. And these are the light up set that my son got me. You don't need the light right now because it's daylight. My son and his girlfriend got me for Christmas last year. So I am working on this. I've got the pattern here beside me. Again, it's not my pattern. But I'm going to show you a little bit of how I'm working it. I mean, you probably won't be able to see each and every stitch that I'm creating, but you can kind of get the picture. So I just finished making his forehead more prominent. So I'm just going to continue working on that row. And this contains single crochets, double crochets, chains. I think there's at least one half double crochet in the whole pattern. I think there's only one. And on that repeat row, you'll have that one half double crochet. So, okay, let's see where I'm at. I got to remember. Just made his forehead prominent. I am now on row 32. And let's see, chain 3, shell, chain 3. Okay, this is to skip the last 2 stitches of his forehead. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to shell in this next shell. A shell consists of 2 double crochets, a chain 1, and 2 more double crochets right in the middle of the previous row's shell. So you've got your shells stacked. This is a shell, there's a shell, and this is the one I just made. It's stacked on top of the next, or the others. And then after a shell, you chain 3. And then you have, this is what's beginning of the chin on the next guy. So let's see, on his chin we're going to make his mouth. So we single in the first double crochet, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then in the 7th double crochet we're going to put a single crochet right there. So that's the start of his mouth for the next guy. Okay, so after that single, we're going to chain 3, and we're going to shell in the next shell, right in the middle. 2 double crochets, chain 1. Gotta get more yarn here. I hope you can hear me. It's just, I'm on the way to recovery. I've been ill for the past week. Just a cold sinus infection thingy. Okay, so there's that shell. Lost my voice for about a day and a half. Hubby was kind of happy. Okay, let's see. So I'm up to the guy's forehead again. And I'm going to skip the first 2 stitches. So here's the 3rd stitch, and I'm going to single in the next 6 stitches. So there's a single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yep. See his forehead more prominent? Bruh. I just love playing with this guy. Look at his nose. Or the hole where his nose was. Is that cool? So this shawl, she'll be able to wear it frontwards with the ends wrapped around her neck to come down this way. And then it'll have tassels on either side. Or you can wear it as a regular shawl with the point in the back, down your back, and then just wrap it around your shoulders. So either way, I like wearing them backwards myself. I think they look really cool that way. Okay, so we just did his forehead again, this guy's. So next we're going to skip the last 2 stitches, and it's these 2. We're going to chain 3, shell in the middle of that previous row shell, 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles, right in the middle of that shell, do that stitch again. Okay. Like that. And then after your shell, you chain 3 again. And we're back to the previous chin. And after that chain 3, we're going to single in that first double. Single, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to the last double, and put a single crochet right there, and that's his mouth again, or his friend's mouth, or his brother's mouth, whatever, because you're making several of these guys. Okay, so after you get his mouth done, you skip the last, oh, no, where am I at? Chain 3. And then, of course, we're going to shell in the previous row shell. Chain 1. Finish that shell. Chain 3, 2, 3. After every shell, you want to make sure you chain 3. And before every shell, you chain 3. So we chain 3, and remember when we're working on the next, what is this, his forehead? We are going to single in the first double. Chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just gonna double check. Nope, and that's what we're doing. So chain 3. Oh, no. So let me backtrack a little bit. Okay. I did the shell, chain 3. We're going to skip with those first 2 stitches and single in the next 6. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Much better. Much better. And after that 6, chain 3, and we're going to shell in the shell. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet right in the middle of that previous row shell, and then of course chain 3 afterwards. And we're going to single in this first double to form the mouth of the next row. Chain 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The last double. Put a single crochet there. Chain 3, 2, 3, and another shell. Chain 2. 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. Make your shell. Just doing this for fun. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a teacher. It's not my pattern. Let's see if I can see who the pattern is by. It's designed, it's called Lost Souls Shawl, and it's designed by Marietta Roy. And I found this video on YouTube. And there's a picture of the original one, crocheted in black yarn. Looks really cool. So you can use any color yarn you want. If you want a pink skull, use a pink one. I just decided to use this taupe. I thought it was pretty. Okay, so chain 3, I did that. And now we're going to work on his eyebrow again. So we're going to skip 1. Nope, skip 2 doubles. And then single crochet 6 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just trying to get used to being in front of the camera because I do have a jewelry business with paparazzi. $5 jewelry. If anybody's interested, check out my Facebook. It is Lisa's $5 Treasure Hut. I have to make sure. Lisa's $5, the number 5, Treasure Hut. Lisa's $5 Treasure Hut. And it's all $5 jewelry. There are $5 necklaces. All the necklaces come with a free pair of earrings. A really pretty costume jewelry. They're made with absolutely no nickel, no lead. They're made from different metals. They have some brass. They have some copper. They have a new copper color, an old penny color copper. There's some gunmetal, which is a dark gray. There's silver, gold chains. There's short necklaces, long dangly earrings, stud earrings, some clip-ons, bracelets, rings, beautiful rings. Everything's $5. This is one of the pieces that I'm wearing now. This is a shorter necklace. It's got the orange and the silver. And most of the jewelry is lightweight. It's not heavy. It doesn't pull on your neck or pull on your skin at all. It's very nice. And most of the pieces lay really well. The rings they fit various sizes between probably a 6 and a 10. They have stretchy bands on the back. I'm not wearing one right now, but they do have stretchy bands. And some are dainty bands, and some are the wider, thicker band for the bigger rings. Some of the bracelets some have adjustable clasps. Some are cuff bracelets. Some are wrap bracelets that have adjustable snap closures. Let's see. Just all kinds of things. I have some children's items. All the children's items are only $1. And there are some really cute earrings, bracelets, some rings. I don't have any rings available right now, but I do have some of the children's earrings and some of the bracelets available. Feel free to check it out. It's on Facebook. I'm on Instagram with Lisa's $5 Treasure. I'm on Twitter. I think that one's under my name, Lisa Swickard. It could be under $5 Treasure. I'm not sure. But just check me out. If you can go to my website also, it's Lisa's $5 Treasure Hut. It's treasure-hut, lowercase letters. And if you see something on the website that you like, you can feel free to buy it off the website, or just message me and ask if I have it, because a lot of the things I have on hand, and you won't have to buy it through the website because it does take a little bit longer to get it on the website. But if I have it on hand, I can ship it out to you as soon as I invoice you, and if you pay, I ship it right out. I'm in Ohio. I live in Columbus, Ohio, so we could possibly arrange for a meat pickup, and then that can avoid you the shipping costs. If you buy 5 pieces of jewelry, not including the kids' items because they're only $1, but if you buy 5 adult pieces of jewelry, I'll even pay for the shipping. Okay? I don't know. That might be about all with my business. There's just really, really beautiful pieces that you can wear to a wedding, pieces you can just wear to work, pieces you can wear around home or to church, pieces for prom, pieces for homecoming. I wish you'd check it out because they're some really nice pieces of jewelry, and they're fun to wear. So let's get back to the sky. So I plugged my business. So I'm going to chain 3, 2, 3, and shell in the next shell. 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochet. My hubby and my older son went out to the fire department today in Commercial Point to help with their pancake breakfast. They have a pancake breakfast, I think, twice a year. And it's free. It's just to get to know everybody in the community. And my husband and son went to be a part of that. They went to help serve because we're members of Encounter Church. Hubby's a pastor, one of the pastors of Encounter Church. So they helped do that today, and they had fun, and they got to eat. Okay, so now we're at this, and we're going to single in the first double, chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then single in the last double. That's going to make the mouth of the guy in the next row. Yeah, and I didn't get to go. I planned on going today, but I woke up coughing in the middle of the night and was just feeling blah. Didn't want to make anybody else sick, so I stayed home. So shell, chain 1, 2 double crochets to finish the shell. And like I said, I do apologize for my voice. It's just trying to come back, and I've been a mess for the last week. Okay, so we're at his forehead again, and we're going to skip the first 2 double crochets. And we are going to single in the next 6. Make sure I skip 2, yeah. Single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to be pushy and say, oh, like my channel, push the bell, whatever. You guys know what to do. If you like it, you like it. If you want to subscribe, you may. Because I'm just trying, like I said, I'm trying to get used to being in front of the camera, because I'm going to start selling some jewelry on live shows, on live videos. And I would appreciate it if you would just be kind and keep comments nice. Excuse me. And chain 3, 2, 3. I think the world needs a lot of niceness to be spread around. You can also check out, I believe, Encounter Church. We are in Commercial Point, Ohio. It's just a very small village outside Columbus. It's in between Columbus, Asheville, Circleville, that area. It's a really nice church. It's a church plant. So we've only been up and running since, I believe, last March is when we finally got into our building. It's a Wesleyan church. Sorry if you can hear my stomach growl. I haven't had anything to eat yet. I've had coffee. I'm about ready for another cup of coffee. Okay, so shell, chain 3, and we're back over to this. Let's see. This we're going to put in a single crochet. It's going to be the corner of his mouth. We're going to chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go way over to the last double and put in a single. And there's his mouth for the next row. Chain 3, 2, 3. And there's another shell. We're going to put a shell in there. Going to get some more yarn. 2 more doubles to finish up that shell. See the sun coming in. It was really cool this morning when I woke up. And I like the cool. I love this weather. I would be okay if it would stay this weather all the time. I don't like the heat. Okay, so over to his forehead, I chain 3. And we're going to skip the first 2. single in the next 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 3, shell in the shell. I was so intimidated by this pattern at first, but once I got started, it was pretty fun, and it's not as intimidating as I had thought. I mean, it's intricate work, but it's not stressful. It's very, very cool. 1, 2, 3, and it's going a lot quicker than I thought it would. Sometimes I didn't work on this all summer long. I started this last winter. I didn't work on it all summer because, you know, it gets hot. You don't want to work with a lot of yarn on the bigger projects especially. So I put it away for the summer. And when I got it back out, I took off right where I left off. And that surprised me too, because I thought, I'm never going to find my place where I left off. But it was easy to find. It was really good. And I'm not a professional by any means. Excuse me. I've only been crocheting for probably 3.5 to 4 years maybe now. Look. Sorry, I'm just having fun with my project. So, I'm getting to the end of the row. But I think there's enough for, yeah, one more mouth. So I chain 3, and I am going to single in the first double. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go all the way over to the last double and put a single in there. Chain 3, 2, 3, and I've got to look at the pattern here to see how to end the row. It says end with a chain 3, shell, and turn. So there's my chain 3. Here's my shell. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 more double crochet right in the middle of that previous row's shell. So I end with a chain 3, a shell. That's the end of the row. And then it says to turn. So I'm going to turn my work around. And now I'm at the beginning of the next row. He looks like he's going to fly away. This is where I started another ball back here, another skein of yarn. And I'm going to wait until the very end and then weave these ends in. But that's why his face has a little raggedy mustache. I just can't get over this. That God has given me the ability to crochet like this. It's really cool because I'm not a crafty person. I've never been a crafty person. But it makes you feel good that I have a gift that I can do this. I haven't learned how to make my own patterns yet. Eventually I will. But I don't know, this is really cool that I can do this. And I thank God for the use of my hands. Even though I have arthritis, my doctor said I have some deformity coming on. I do have arthritis. I have arthritis in my back and neck. And sitting this way probably doesn't help. But I try to live with it. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next row. If you're still here with me, thanks for joining. Thanks for listening to me. I'm working on this, what's it called again? Lost Souls shawl. It's got some skeleton faces for somebody I'm making in my family who loves skulls. Sugar skulls, skeletons, Jack Skellington. Okay, so I'm moving on to row 31, 32. This will be row 33. 33, I'm going to work on his lip and forehead, it looks like. So I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is to create a shell right in this previous row shell. A shell is double crochet 2, chain 1, and 2 more double crochets right in the middle of the previous row's shell. So there's my shell. After the shell, chain 3. And we're moving on over here. Let's see, what do we do next? What do we do next? I have to look at the pattern because I do not have this memorized. And it's a wonderful pattern, I must say. Okay, so single in the single. So I'm going to single in the single. And then seven singles over this chain 7. See that chain 7? We're making his mouth. We're going to 7 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, that was a Facebook notification if you heard that. Ding. Okay, so we did 7 singles over his mouth. And then we're going to single in the single. Let me make sure I did that right. I think I lost one of my threads here. Single and single. Okay. Chain 3 and shell. Which is 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the previous row's shell. I'm going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And we're to the top of the previous guy's forehead again. Let's see. It says skip the first stitch and single in the next 4. So we're going to skip here. And we're going to single 4. So 1, 2, 3. I know you guys can see me backwards. I'm sorry. 4, but I'm not really teaching you how to crochet because I'm not a crochet teacher, but I'm just showing you what I'm working on, showing you how I do my project, showing you how I spend some time that's stress-free for me. Let's see what's next. So I did 4, single in the next 4, skip the last stitch, this one here, skip that one. And then chain 3, shell, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And a shell. Chain 3, and then we're over here again. This is a pretty easy row. Figure I'd get some crocheting done. Hubby went to get his hair cut. He took Tim to the library. Joe's still sleeping. He was cold, so he got up and got his blanket and went back to bed. And that's okay. That's what Saturdays are for. So we chain 3. I'm right here over his, I think this is his bottom lip. And we're going to single in the first single. We're going to chain 7, 2, no, we're not. We are not going to chain 7. We singled in the first single. And for his lip, we're going to 7 single crochets over this chain 7. So 1 single, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I think it's going to be a single, yep, and that last single crochet. So there, we made part of his lip again. So I think it's going to be funny in the future to look back at this video and say, oh my goodness. Once I get to be a professional in front of the camera, I'll look back at this. Maybe laugh, maybe cry, who knows. But if anybody out there is watching, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being my audience for a little while. Let's see. Okay, I finished that. So now I'm going to chain 3. You guys probably know this pattern better than I do now. I'm going to shell. Chain 1. Then 2 more double crochets to finish that shell. And after a shell, we chain 3. There's 3. And we're back to this guy's forehead. And I think it said skip. Where are we? Where are we? I always lose my place. Skip the first stitch. And then we're going to single in the 4. I'll remember that next time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the last. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And shell. Which is 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet right in the middle of the previous row's shell. My yarn's getting thinner and thinner. So chain 3, and then back to this again. So we're going to single in the single, and then we're going to 7 singles over the chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Lost my place. 7, and then single in the last single. chain 3, shell, of course. I wonder if hubby took my car or if he took his truck. I'm going to peek outside and see. And chain 3 after that shell. He took my car. Lots of people hold their hooks different. Some people hold theirs like a pencil, like this, and twirl it. I hold mine like a knife. Doesn't matter, whichever way is comfortable for you. Some people hold their yarn a different way than I do. I hold mine under the index finger, under the pinky finger. Oh, sorry. It's over the index finger, over the pinky finger. The pinky. So, like this. And then you don't want to hold your hook too tight because you'll get cramps in your hands. You also don't want to make really tight stitches like this. Just keep it loose. Keep your tension loose. So we're going to skip 1 and then single 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the top of his forehead. And chain 3. Shell. Chain 3 again. And we're over to his mouth. Alright, I think I'm going to end here. Finish up my row on my own. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you want to check me out on Facebook or Instagram, it's Lisa's $5 Treasure Hut. I've got a VIP page also, Lisa's $5 Treasure Hut VIP. Check that out too, and if you want to join, just request to join. A lot of fun stuff going on. You can grow this business with me. I appreciate you. God bless everyone. Bye.